Boy Girls, and I am so excited to be back with y'all, and sorry that I haven't posted or blogged anything, and I'm not even in college, and my life has just been like absolutely crazy. Anyways, last night was our blackout for high school. It was super fun, and we won. We beat Summit, which was like, what? Yes, we are awesome like that, and we knew we were going to do it, so, I mean, why not do it, right? Okay, so anyways, I was going to sit in student section yesterday, like last night, and it was so crowded to the point, like the teacher was telling people, like, no, unless you have a seat saved down there or you're going back to your seat, you are not going in the student section, right? So it was super crowded, so I found I was standing behind the railing, so there's the student section rail, and then there was me with a whole bunch of us who also were going to be in the student section, so I mean, we were still part of it. We still did the like, row, 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 and then the right? When kickoff, it was really fun. I had a good spot. I could see like the whole field. I was like, yes, I could see the whole game. I'm not covered by some tall person in front of me. Thank goodness. But anyways, one of my friends was like, oh my gosh, I really want to go into the student section. So I was like, okay, yeah, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Like, you have fun. I'm not going to sweat that much. You know, it's kind of gross down there. Everyone's like packed like sardines almost, and sardines are kind of gross. Yeah. Anyways, everyone was like super close together. But anyways, she was like, well, if I get down there, will you go down there with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I'll go down there. You get down there, I'll go with you. So there's a teacher, right, and she tells us, like, hey, if you don't have a seat, right, she's still really nice, you know, and kids still kind of sneak by her. And then this one kid, he kind of took her role, almost, and he was, like, standing there, and he would, like, put his arms out and put his, like, leg up on the thing. He was like, no, this is my sanctuary. Do you have a spot? Otherwise, like, he wouldn't even let people out. It was just so funny. He was doing it. It was so hilarious. And he was just holding everyone back and everything. And multiple freshmen tried to go down there, and he, like, grabbed them, like, no, and he, like, pushed him out, right? It was super funny, though, and he was super crazy, but she goes down there, and she had, like, the black dots under her eye and on top, and then she had, like, little handprints on her legs, and she was just super, you know, like, spirited, I guess you could say. And she was like, I'll let you through. You've got lots of team spirit. So she looks at me, she's like, Taylor, come down. And so I was like, hey, I was trying to get his attention, and he wasn't listening because I was going to ask him if I could come down because she's my friend, right? And he wouldn't listen, like he was trying to, like he was worrying about some freshman that kept trying to get in and everything. So finally, she's like, Taylor, come here. And so he's going after this freshman, so he's moved up to the top step. So all of a sudden, okay, so I stand up, right? So I'm like standing, and there's like a railing right here, and then it drops about a good 3-4 feet down, you know. And so I put my arms on the railing, and I put my leg over, and then I have this leg up, and all of a sudden I see him start coming back. So I was like, oh crud, and I like pull back over, and then all of a sudden he goes back after the freshman, and that was my moment. That was my moment. I just took it, and I jumped over the railing, and so all of a sudden he moves, and I'm like, whoa, and you know, you jump over. Well, this back leg, it was like a hurdle almost, you know, except it was much further down to the ground, and there were stairs I was landing on, so I was like, if I break my ankle, is this going to be worth it? Which, I mean, it would have been worth it anyway, because it was super fun, but this leg went over, and this leg, the back of my foot, hit the metal bar, and there's a girl coming up the stairs, and I had to, like, pull my leg in really fast so I wouldn't, like, kick her, you know, that would have been really bad, and so anyways, I, like, land, right? And the whole time, all these people were staring at me like, oh my gosh, like they could not believe I had just done that. And then my friend, she was like, oh my gosh, Taylor. And then apparently some of the stuff on the bottom of my shoe, whenever I kicked the metal bar, had been like blown in her face. And she's like, oh, so much stuff got in my eyes. And so I was like, sorry. But it was like so fun, and I could not believe I did that. But it just made me think, my mom, there's a song she has for us, and it's like, I hope you dance. Yeah, I hope you dance. So I was thinking, like, I mean, obviously I'm not going to, like, dance as I jump over the railing, but it was, like, it's almost saying, like, when you have a chance to do something, like, don't just, like, sit out. Don't just, like, watch it happen. Like, you got to get into it. You got to do it. So that's what I did. I just took their chance. I jumped over the railing, which was terrifying, but so much fun at the same time. And so the student section was so fun, and we won, and there was so much like school spirit happening, and it was just like I think that was my favorite game. And I went to like all the varsity football games last year, but I think that was my favorite game this year by far because it was so fun. I couldn't believe I did it, and you know. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is just kind of a little random blooper of what happened, you know, in my life last night. So there's one of the crazy things that happened, and Alex will be talking to y'all on Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!